Hi guys, since I wasn't here today, I wanted to walk through a couple of these examples with you because normally I would have done it with you in person. So I still want to show you 1, 3, and 4 so you get a kind of a feel of how the worksheet's supposed to work, and then you can work on the rest on your own. So yesterday in your notes, you were given the volume and then either radius or height, and then you had to find the other one, radius or height. So we're doing very similar things today where we are trying to find what's missing. We're given part of the information, but not all of the information, and we want to figure out the rest. Okay, so I want to do 1, 3, and 4 with you so you get an idea of how this is going to go. So on number 1, they gave us radius and height, which is what we learned the very first day on Monday, and we just need to use that to find the base. Now remember, we're doing cylinders, and cylinders are pi r squared times height. That's the full formula, but this is the area of the base and then times the height. So this second column is for area of the base, and it reminds you that that's pi r squared because our bases are circles. So if I take my radius and I square it, 2 times 2 would give me 4, so the area of my base is 4 pi. And then also remember we talked about how volume for anything is area of the base times height. So if I already have the area of the base and I'm multiplying by the height, 4 pi times 4 is going to give me an answer of 16 pi. And that's our exact form, which we've also been talking about. Rounded form, I've been calling approximate form, but they really are the same thing. You would just take your 16 pi in your calculator, and we're going to round to 2 decimal places today, since that's what's already in our chart. So that would be 50.27. So that's the very first way you learned on Monday, Tuesday, where you're just trying to find the volume. Those are the easiest type. Now 3 and 4 I want to do with you as well. 2 is the same as 1. Okay, so I'm not going to do that one with you. You can do that one on your own. But 3, we are missing our radius. Okay, we know our volume and our height. We're missing the radius, which is new to you yesterday. And 4, which we'll do also, we're missing the height for number 4. So let's talk about number 3. We're missing the radius. We know the height and we know the approximate form. So actually, let me backtrack here. To get from here to here, we squared 2. And then to get from these 2 to our exact form, we multiplied. So you're multiplying here. And then you're just toggling to get from one to the other here. Okay, so if I want to go the other direction, let's say 3, I need to divide by pi, 785.40, divided by pi is going to round to 250, so 250 pi. Okay, so you're rounding to the nearest whole number here. Then to get from these two back to area of the base, since I am here, I was multiplying. To get from here backwards, I need to do the opposite and divide. So 250 pi divided by 10 would give us 25 pi. And then to get my last step, if I was going this direction, I'm squaring. So to go the other direction, I'm square rooting. The square root of 25 is 5. All right. So depending on what direction you're going is whether you're going to multiply or divide or square root. Okay. So there's number 3. I first put it in exact form. So anytime you have rounded form, just divide by pi to get that exact form. And then I used what I knew about my height to divide again to get my area of the base. And then I square rooted to get my radius. But if you want it, if it makes more sense for you to go forward, you can ask yourself, what squared is 25? What times 10 is 250? You can ask yourself those types of questions as well. So number 4 is the last type we will see on our chart that we haven't covered yet, and that's a missing height. And the main reason I wanted to do this one in particular is in front of this pi, if there's not a number, there's a 1 there. And if I want to go this way and square root of 1 is 1. Okay. I also want to figure out my exact form because that'll help me find my height. So I'm going to divide by pi. 1885 divided by pi would round to be 6. So 6 pi. and then you can take 6 divided by 1, which is 6, or you can say what times 1 equals 6. Either way, you're going to end up with 6 for your height here. Okay, so I hope that helps. Those are the 3 I did with my morning classes today. And then if you have any additional questions, hopefully we can take care of them tomorrow. But you are doing both sides of this worksheet.